Hey, welcome to Grammar once again. Today, we're diving into something that can change the way you learn English forever: thinking in English. Have you ever caught yourself trying to form a thought in English but struggling? If the answer is no, stay with me until the end because this might be the breakthrough you need. Thinking in English is one of the biggest challenges for learners. Imagine this: you're in a conversation, and someone asks you a question. The words make sense, but instead of replying instantly, your brain shifts into translation mode. First, you think of the response in your native language. Then, you try to translate it into English. But before you can say a word, the conversation moves on. You feel stuck, frustrated, like English is a puzzle you can't solve fast enough. This cycle repeats, making fluency feel impossible. But what if you could break free? What if English could feel natural, flowing effortlessly from your mind without translation? It is possible, and it starts with training your brain to think directly in English. Think about how you learned your first language as a child. You didn't translate, you absorbed words, connected them to actions, feelings, and objects. That's the key. This shift won't happen overnight, but small daily changes will rewire your brain. One day, without even realizing it, you'll notice your thoughts forming in English. That moment will be a game changer, but first, let's talk about how to get there. Start with the simple things. The moment you wake up, describe your morning in English. Your eyes open, and you think, I need to get up. You stretch and yawn, I didn't sleep well. You go to the kitchen, make coffee, and say in your mind, I am making coffee. It might feel strange at first, but with practice, it becomes second nature. This is how you build the habit of thinking in English without translating. Take it a step further. As you walk outside, name objects in English: tree, car, building. Instead of thinking in your native language and then translating, train your mind to recognize these words instantly in English. It sounds simple, but these tiny moments are powerful. They create a foundation, turning passive knowledge into active fluency. Now, let's form sentences. Eating breakfast? Don't just know the words, make sentences in your mind. This bread is soft. This tea is hot. The sun is shining outside. The goal is to make English an everyday part of your thoughts. Talking to yourself is a great way to practice. Yes, it might feel odd, but it's incredibly effective. Stand in front of a mirror and ask, how do I feel today? Then answer, I feel great, or I feel tired. This strengthens thinking patterns and helps you speak more naturally. Want to make it more fun? Pretend to have conversations. Imagine meeting someone new and introducing yourself. Hi, my name is Alex. I live in New York. I love reading and traveling. The more you practice these scenarios, the easier real conversations become. The hesitation fades, and the words start flowing. The key is to make English a comfortable space in your mind. Surround yourself with English in your daily life. Change your phone language to English so you see English words all the time. Watch movies, YouTube videos, or TV shows in English. Even if you don't understand every word, your brain absorbs patterns and structures. Listen to English music and try to pick out phrases. The more English you expose yourself to, the more natural it becomes. Mistakes? Don't fear them. The goal isn't to speak perfectly, it's to speak naturally. If someone asks you about your day, respond without overthinking. I woke up, ate breakfast, and went to work is far better than freezing because you can't find the perfect words. The more you practice responding quickly, the smoother your conversations will be. Vocabulary is important, but you don't need to know every word to be fluent. If you forget a word, use another way to explain it. Instead of pausing to remember refrigerator, say, the thing that keeps food cold. This skill keeps the conversation flowing and helps you think continuously in English. Make it a habit to think in English throughout the day. Plan your schedule, recall past events, or imagine future conversations, all in English. When making a to-do list, mentally say, I need to finish work, buy groceries, and call my friend. This strengthens your ability to process thoughts in English naturally. Connect emotions to English words. When you're happy, think, I feel happy. When frustrated, recognize it as I am frustrated. By linking emotions directly to English, you train your brain to express feelings without translation. Speaking with others in English speeds up the process. Find a language partner, join a conversation group, or talk to a tutor. The more you force your brain to think quickly in English, the stronger this ability becomes. Keeping a daily journal in English is another powerful method. Writing your thoughts and experiences in English helps you structure ideas directly in the language, reinforcing fluency over time. Use visualization techniques. When you see an object, immediately associate it with its English word. Picture a dog and think dog instead of translating. This improves recall speed and reduces the need for mental translation. Engaging with English media, podcasts, audiobooks, news reports, exposes you to natural sentence structures and boosts comprehension. Learn new words in context. Instead of translating, try to understand the meaning from the sentence. If you see delicious in a sentence about food, grasp its meaning naturally. This strengthens your brain's ability to process English like a native speaker. Interact with English-speaking communities online. Join discussions, leave comments, engage in forums. Real-world practice helps develop thinking skills in English. The more you use English in different situations, the more fluent your thoughts become. Use picture-based flashcards instead of translation-based ones. Seeing an image of an apple and instantly recognizing it as apple builds stronger connections between words and meanings. If possible, spend time in an English-speaking environment. Real-life interactions force your brain to think faster, helping you break free from translation habits. Challenge yourself. Set goals to think only in English for an hour or even a whole day. Track your progress and celebrate small wins. Patience and persistence are key. Thinking in English isn't an instant switch, it's a gradual process. The more you immerse yourself, the more natural it feels. Mistakes mean progress. Fluency isn't about perfection, it's about comfort and confidence. The journey starts now, one thought at a time. The more you embrace English in daily life, the closer you get to thinking effortlessly in English. Keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, have fun with it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.